because what China has right now is gridlock in Taiwan. That's what they want. Taiwan can't become closer to the United States, has no other option except to become closer to China. And the legislature, all the policy that they're writing is pro-China policy.
You know, blackmail could be a thing, but whatever. I appreciate your points on that. That was some good analysis. But we got to talk about an incoming prediction you've had for a while. Alessi, can you pull up the Did China Invade Twitter account on Twitter?
I've seen this, yes.
Yeah, that's me.
So
I'm the one doing that.
So I would also like to see the video of where I said China was going to invade Taiwan.
Yes.
Because I don't know that I've ever said China's going to invade Taiwan. I think I said China would take action and move on Taiwan, but I don't think I ever said the word invade. So I want to be proven wrong.
Right,
I want to be proven wrong if I said
let's
invade.
Let's check that. I remember on Concrete 127 in March 2022, that was the first time you said it. So that's Danny Jones' podcast. And then in episode 97 with me, you said it. And again, I'm not going to, maybe the word invade wasn't used, but
right.
So I'm going to paraphrase conservatively. What you said is that in the build-up to the 2024 election, let's use your words, China will take action on Taiwan. So okay. I created this Twitter account where I ask every day, did China invade Taiwan yet? And I type out no.
I appreciate you. Now, Alessi, do me a favor. Look up Chinese meddling in Taiwanese elections, January 2024.
Oh, this happened.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. And do you know what happened? You know the results of that election?
It was like the pro-China party?
Yep. Pro-China party won the legislative section.
All right, let's read this real quick. All right, so Chinese interference in Taiwan's 2024 elections and lessons learned. Go down. Okay, in January 2024, Taiwan elected William Lai as its next president, ushering in an unprecedented third consecutive term of Democratic Progressive Party DPP leadership.
Yep, so pause. Yep. DPP, pro-independence. Anti-China, DPP, pro-independence. So the president that was elected is a anti-China president. So continue.
So that's bad for China.
Keep going.
Okay. Throughout the elections, China employed a wide range of tools, including military intimidation, media interference, and economic diplomatic measures in an effort to shape public opinion in Taiwan. China's efforts to sway the election warrant study by Taiwan, the United States, and others to draw lessons for how to limit Chinese influence activities.
So my point to you was that China would move on Taiwan before the U.S. election in 2024. They clearly were, right? And they were using military intimidation, media interference, economic and diplomatic measures, trying to shape public influence through social media, et cetera, et cetera. They did not successfully get a pro-China president in place. But they did get, I don't know if this will talk about it, does it talk about the legislation?
No.
Talk about, so do me a favor and look up who controls Taiwan elections for legislation, right? Which party won Taiwanese?
Type in which party won Taiwanese
majority
government.
legislation. Yeah, majority government.
Yep, that's right. Taiwanese majority government. Let's see what we can get here. Okay, no. Oh, let's do election
right there.
results and implications.
Bingo.
Okay. All right, so go down. On January 13, 2024, Taiwan held elections for the presidency and 113-seat legislature, the Legislative Yuan. The run-up to the election drew global attention because of the growing tensions in the Taiwan Strait. Since current President Tsai Ing-wen was elected in 2016, official cross-strait dialogue has been suspended, and there is deep concern about China's growing of gray zone tactics and rising possibility of actual activities. With the election now concluded and Democratic Progressive Party DPP candidate William Lai the victor, all eyes are on the ongoing transition, which will culminate in Lai's inauguration on May 20th. All right.
So scroll down. Are there results? So here's what's important.
Oh, yeah, this is what we want, this graph.
Yep.
Let's zoom in on that.
So you can see the DPP. Again, DPP means pro-independence, anti-China.
Okay.
So the party for the DPP, the results by party showed that in 2024, you had fewer than ever, fewer than 2020, fewer than 2016. You had a shrinking majority of anti-China. And you had a growing majority of third-party independent KMT. So KMT is the pro-unification, pro-China party. And if you keep scrolling down, there's the legislation. Take a look at who owns the majority of that. KMT and independents.
Yeah. Now, can we define who the independents are?
The independents are basically people who are not choosing to verbally say that they want an independent Taiwan.
So do you think that this will, whether it's on your timeline or not, do you think this will at some point, this movement, culminate in a maybe similar to, what was the fucking...
Hong Kong, man. I've always said that this is going to look more like Hong Kong than Ukraine.
That's a good one.
It's an administrative takeover. Right now, the legislature... So let's compare this to the United States. Inside the United States, when the Congress is Democratic and the president is Republican, how much of the president's policies get passed?
Yeah.
Right. None.
Yeah, not a lot.
That's what happened right now in Taiwan. The president is pro-independence. The Congress is pro-China. And the result of that didn't happen. That didn't happen until 2024 January elections, right? In the lead up of which all of October, all of November, all of December, China was pumping in covert influence, military intimidation, all sorts of diplomatic and non-diplomatic functions to try to sway exactly what's happening here. And then since this election, you've only seen more ramping up of the same thing, because what China has right now is gridlock in Taiwan. That's what they want. Taiwan can't become closer to the United States, has no other option except to become closer to China. And the legislature, all the policy that they're writing is pro-China policy.
Right.
This is exactly what it was like in Hong Kong. Hong Kong, it culminated in a police protest violence. It didn't culminate in an invasion. What Russia did in Ukraine is not proper doctrine for modern day conflict. What China's doing in Taiwan absolutely is.
Money and power.
Money, power, policy. Because if you change the policy, then by the time anybody wakes up, all the policy is different. That's what happened in Hong Kong. Hong Kong they started protesting because they woke up and realized, wait a second, what do you mean we fall under Chinese laws? We're Hong Kong. And then China was like, actually, no, you're not. We've had an army of attorneys working behind the scenes for the last 5 years. And all of your legislators have said that we will now fall under mainland China laws.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I have said this. You've been excited about this for a long time. You started a Twitter account about it.
It's fun.
The whole idea of is China going to invade Taiwan? I really want to know if I ever said those words. Because if I did, it's my bad. It's my mistake. It's my bad choice. And your Twitter account is right. But if what I said is that China is going to move on Taiwan prior to the elections, I'm 100% right.
Yeah, your mind fucking me with the whether or not you said the word invade. Because there's a lot of words that can be synonyms in there. Mm-hmm. You might have.
Yeah, I might have.
You might have. So if that's the case.
And I'm the first person that wants to know when I'm wrong.
Okay.
Right? I'd love to know when I'm wrong, because then I know where I shouldn't go.
Are you okay with me editing into this part of the video
100%,
whatever
it was that I
to
said.
Find it? Okay.
Because I want to see it.
All right, so that'll be what it is. So edit in now. But you had said that in the lead up to the 2024 election, China was going to take Taiwan.
Correct.
What makes you so certain about that?
So I remain, it's not certainty, it's probabilities. I think it's a highly probable scenario that in the lead up to the 2024 election, China takes a very aggressive military stance on Taiwan. Even better if in 2022, this year, the House, the Congress, and the White House all become controlled by different parties. Now it's a lame duck president in office when China invades Taiwan.
And on the other side, let's give a face like, oh, you were wrong.
Yeah, so here's
oh, you were right.
So here's my fucked up face. Oh, I fucked up, yeah. And here's my result in case I'm right. I'm like, oh, I'm safe.
All right.
Right?
Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, please smash that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.